Alright, we're back. Doing a flashback.
Flashback.
As per usual. So, 333 votes last week, which,
Pretty good number.
it's a pretty good number.
Half of evil.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the number. Actually, funny story, I have a t-shirt that says 333 half evil on it. Back when I was an edgy teenager. I had that t-shirt. Anyway, so in last place we had Green Black Mid-Range with 53 votes, so that's gone. In second last we had Merfolk with 71 votes, so that gets to stay in. Then we had Elves with 85 votes, also gets to stay in. So we still have our two tribes going strong.
Mm-hmm.
And in first place we had Madcap Scapeshift with 124 votes.
That's what I'm playing.
Under your hand there. If this was Yu-Gi-Oh, that would be a concession. That's what you do to concede. Yeah, so Elves and Merfolk both come back next week. And the two new decks we're going to put in, Kreesab asked to see Mardu mid-range against some other decks, and that's one that we haven't put in the voting yet, so that's in, Mardu mid-range. If any of you want to suggest a deck to see again that we've done already in Modern, go ahead and put it in the comments, and we'll consider it for next week. And the other one that we're going to add is Blue Builders. We chose to add that one because it's a cool deck. And, yeah. So, make sure to vote. The little thing is going to be there. You go first. I think that's all the orders of business, so we'll see you in Game 1. Alright, Game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for myself, that's what I have going on. For all of you who are wondering at home, which you probably would be, yes, Mr. Boopster's head does have a cup on it. Why? Because it felt like it.
He does what he wants.
That's true. Alright.
Misty Rainforest, it's your go.
Draw a card. That's good. Untap Water Grave, going to 18. And I got some crabs. Pass turn. Please don't add that to the soundboard.
End of your turn. Crack the Misty Rainforest.
Yup.
Couldn't find a breeding pool tapped.
Sounds alright with me. A whole lot of breeding went down in that pool.
Enough for it to be named for
Yeah.
it.
Isn't that like a weird, like, urban legend, though? That you can't get someone pregnant in a hot tub? That same idea.
Probably. Drop a turn. A mountain.
Yep.
And we're going to far seek.
You may seek far and wide.
Sacred Foundry.
Okay.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. That one's okay. Pluto Delta. So once you're done shuffling, top 3. Alright. Crack that, go to 17. What do we need? Not a lot. Guess I'll get an island. Top 3. Ooh, another experiment. And a Valakut. Alright. Well. How many cards you got there? 3, 6, 8, right?
Yes.
Looks like 8.
8 cards.
Here's a Manic Scribe, top 3. Okay. And since I fear Escape Shift, I'm going to Surgical Valakut for life, going to 15.
There was a Scapeshift there.
Oh, good. Still got that Chandra, which is gonna still hurt. But yeah, I figured probably shouldn't go after the Madcap since I hit 2 of them. Makes it less likely that you got one in your hand.
Yeah. And luckily, I do not have one, so
yeah.
that was the correct call.
Yeah.
The Scapeshift would have been a while off.
Good to know about. True. Well, yes and no. You might have more like Farsi, because I didn't know. So. Or the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah, so that's it.
Untap. Draw for turn. Blood Crypt untapped, going to 17.
Yep.
Chandra.
Yes.
And we shall go up with Chandra.
That's the biggest dice in the universe.
Exile Sakura Tribe Elder and 2 damage to you.
13.
Turgo.
Yeah, problem
Who
with
needs to see Chandra?
Yeah, problem with Chandra is I can't really pressure it. Oh, that was a good draw, but I don't know if it's good enough. We're gonna glimpse top 10 cards. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. How many are in there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She'll have exactly 20.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, geez. 2 elders in a row, plus that one. That's pretty insane.
Oh, that was 1 too many, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Okay. So I know you got that prime time in your hand. I know you got Scapeshift, which I'm no longer worried about at all.
I already cast the Chandra, so ha.
You cast the Chandra, which is going to be hard to actually take off the table. Or impossible, rather. So I guess it's kind of just a race then, huh? And I don't like having to do this, but I'm going to. Untapped Halophone. Top 3 cards, please. And I'll go to 11. Ooh, I hit the Empyrean. Okay.
Madcaps are dead.
Well, I guess actually then. So I definitely have 20. We're going to Visions of the Beyond. Draw 3 cards. Wow. Those were not good. I mean, I guess they're not terrible, but they're not great. And then... Do I do this? I mean, I've already shown it to you, so I might as well do it. Yeah, I think I take up Prime Time. Go 9.
Boom.
Oh, I got 2 of them. Sweet. I only knew about 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. But I think that Chandra is still going to probably take it home, because I cannot take it off the table. So it's kind of just a race at this point. And it can actually kill creatures, which is annoying. So I would just have instant sorcery land, so I do not have Delirium yet. So I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Breeding Pool tapped.
Yeah. I'm also a little concerned that I haven't seen a single Lightning Bolt.
Exile.
Ooh.
And Electrolyze.
I can take a crab if you want, I guess.
I think I will take a crab.
Good
Draw
call,
card.
because those were 2 of my draws.
Oh!
Off the visions, which I'm okay with.
And your go.
This is active now, at least, so if it survives to an upkeep. I don't take damage, right, because you cast that spell?
Yeah, cast the spell.
And that does...
If you don't.
Whenever you cast something, I take 5, which is insane.
So 3 from...
Oh, no. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll pretend I didn't see those. Draw a card.
I mean, you'll probably make me see them anyway.
Yeah. Let's go for a Ghost Quarter. And, what do I care about? Don't really care about red sources anymore. I don't know what you got for white. How many bring
It's
to lights?
only for the bring to lights.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
You've
I
already
hit three. I
So
will.
it probably doesn't matter what you
I'll
hit.
just take out a breeding pool then. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, you can just have a breeding pool. Just in case you have that archive trap.
And I played a Ghost Quarter this turn, right? Yeah, that's all I got. Pass turn. Top 3. There's a bolt.
Draw for turn. Most excellent of draws. Go up, exile.
Yep. That's
Two
pretty
damage to
useless.
you.
7.
Enter go.
Alright. Draw for turn. Sure. Another Manic Scribe. Top 3. What'd I hit there? Bolt,
Lightning bolt and
2
lands.
lands. Okay. There's a polluted delta. That goes off this turn, and I'm at 7. Pass turn.
Upkeep.
Yes.
That's kind of the problem. I only have 5 cards left in my library.
But, I mean, if you can cast a spell or 2,
Draw for turn.
I think you got me. Oh, you know it'd be sick? I don't know how many shot. Oh, I hit. How many Chandras are you running? 4 or 3?
3.
Oh, okay, so they're all gone. Because that'd be a sick play. Go off with this Chandra, play another one, go up with it. Deal exactly 7.
Yeah. I can go off for Chandra.
Sure. I think before we lay out our sideboards, we should find the actual emblem, because we do have it. For right now. That works too. Nice.
The stack of emblems is sitting outside, so it's a little easy to find.
Yeah.
No, you have the emblem, I believe. Oh no, I
Whenever I cast a spell, it does 5 to you? I don't think so.
So whenever I cast a spell.
Yep, you can deal 5 damage to something. Also, a bolt would be pretty sick, too.
I do have the bolt.
Oh. Well.
3 damage to you. I was thinking it was when
5
you...
to me.
Yeah,
Go to
5
2.
to you and then 3 to you.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was when you cast the spell. And I'm thinking,
No.
oh no,
No,
I
no,
can't get this to work.
Yeah,
That's a little nicer then.
Definitely. I had that, but you never really searched once
That's
you
why
drew
I
it,
let
so.
the Ghost Quarter just take a
Yeah,
land.
yeah.
Well, that and you took all my win conditions. What was I going to cast?
That too. I mean, this is that is a pretty good win condition, though. Honestly,
Exactly. The Chandra managed
you can't
to
do
stay,
anything
so.
with it. All right. So Chandra wins the day today, and we'll see you in sideboards. Okay, sideboard time. So go through mine first. Rest in Peace doesn't really do anything, so I'm not gonna bring that in. Set Adrift. It does work against Platinum Empyrean, because once it's on the table, I kind of have a hard time getting rid of it, and it beats pretty
And putting
hard.
it on top and then having it milled is a pretty good answer, but
Yeah.
even putting it on top probably means I'm not casting it anymore because I cheated it into play.
Yeah, exactly. So it's okay. It's a little expensive, because, believe it or not, I actually don't fill my graveyard that fast.
Yeah, like unless you get a Mesmeric Orb, that's
Yeah.
kind of a struggle.
Yeah. So I don't think I want those. Unmaking, it's just kind of expensive for what it does, honestly. It can take out a Chandra, and I did lose to a Chandra that time, but I don't think that's typically what your deck's trying to do, is Chandra emblem me, so I don't think I'm super worried about that. Crypt Incursion's terrible. I think you have got, 12 creatures main deck?
I
Something
think
like that.
it's
It's
not
real
even
bad.
12. It's like 10.
Yeah, it's real bad. Ensnaring Bridge is actually really good, because you do have Prime Times in your deck, which those beat pretty hard also. And this will
And Platinum Empyrean.
pretty much always stop them, and it will definitely always stop Platinum Empyrean, because I will never have 8 cards in my hand going into your turn, because there's a cleanup step.
So, yeah.
So
Probably not
those are pretty
overcharging.
good. Those are pretty good. And Path to Exile is very good against
The big things, too.
the big things as well. So what I think I'm going to do... Actually, considering how that last game went, I think I'm going to change what my original plan was slightly. So I'm going to bring in 2 bridges. Bridge is also pretty expensive, so...
This also deals with Chandra.
Yeah, it does. But temporarily.
Like,
I do also have to mill it that turn.
You have to have a
which
mill.
is a little harder to always pull off, necessarily. But what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in 2 bridges. I'm going to bring in 1 path, because Empyrean is one of your main win conditions, and if you have that into play before I can mill it or anything... it can be really hard to deal with. But I think I'm also going to bring in, instead of the other path, which was originally what I was going to do, I think I actually want this Anguished Unmaking instead.
Just in case the line is strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you do have no way to pressure her. And
yeah. So,
painful.
Yeah, I think that's a little better than Set Adrift in this particular case. I could be wrong. But, like, this you kind of have to combine with another card to take care of a really nuisance permanent. This you don't really have to. And Chandra's not coming down before turn 3 anyway, so if I have this in my hand, I can at least protect myself. So I think I'm going to bring in these 4 things. And I'm just going to... There's nothing in my deck that's particularly bad against you. If you get an Empyrean out, it's kind of annoying that Archive Trap no longer works with fetch lands.
I can't fetch my own fetch land.
You can't actually pay the life, because your life total can't change. But you do have a lot of, like, Sakura Tribe Elder and effects that would search Farseek. So I think those are worth keeping in. So I think I'm just going to take out the worst card in my deck, which is Tome Scour. So we're going to take out 4 of those and put these things in. All right. To you.
As for me, we have the Anger of the Gods Relic of Progenitus combo if they're facing any kind of graveyard deck. Basically, this means we have to take out the Madcap, because you really don't want to hit a Relic off a Madcap experiment. That's why there's 5... for exactly that, so we can take out the 4 Madcaps and the Empyrean. We have a Primal Command, which kind of just does a lot of things, but this third line is great in this matchup.
Yeah.
Target player shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library.
Basically, that says start over.
Exactly. I mean, it's also got, like, gain life and a few other things, so it's good in a few other matches, but that third line is great for us, so it's definitely coming in.
And the search for a creature is pretty sweet.
Yeah, like you can find...
if you're at 5 mana,
time.
you might as well find a prime time, so...
2 Snapcaster Mages for just when you need, snap bolts. And I think in this matchup we are going to be bringing 2 of them in, just because he's milling so many of our spells. Yeah. Snapcaster lets us rebuy them.
Also, this is a sick combination.
Exactly.
You can Primal Command search for a Snapcaster Mage and, like, shuffle everything back in. And then, because of the way this resolves, this would still hit your graveyard. And then you can snap the Primal Command.
Yeah, because the Primal Command would be the only card left in the graveyard.
It's pretty sweet.
Reclamation Sage deals with artifacts. Not really super necessary for this matchup. Obstinate Baloth, he has no targeted discard that we're worried about, so I don't really need that. Natural State deals with a few things. It's not a Nature's Claim, because it really messes with the Valakut if you gain them for life. So we have Natural State. I think we're bringing 1 in, just because it can hit Bridge, it can hit Mesmeric, and it's fine just to have 1 copy. We're also going to bring in an Ancient Grudge for the same reason, but this one's a little better because it has flashback, so it works when he mills it.
And there's no downside. I mean, you're not going to hit an enchantment, so...
Exactly. As for what we're taking out, Electrolyze, it basically can only deal with Crab, so it's not really ever getting a 2-for-1, so it's not the greatest card. And Serum Visions, because it's really bad, it's basically just a 1-mana cycler in this matchup, because... we're never getting to keep whatever we scry on top. Mm-hmm. The best we can do is scry something we don't want to lose on the bottom.
Yeah. So it's
not really the greatest.
Yeah. It's kind of like a maybe sometimes you protect something important, but...
most of the times it's literally a cycle 1.
So, you should also maybe explain why you're keeping in the scry 3 card instead.
Oh, yeah. We did have the Reason to Believe in the deck. I don't know where it ended up. Yeah. That's my flavorful one of.
Yeah.
Just for the hope that maybe we hit a prime time or our 8-drop with the Believe. I mean, it works in the graveyard.
Yeah. It is, like, very objectively worse than Serum Visions, but it's sweet.
It's more flavorful, so I'm keeping that one in.
Yeah.
As opposed to just a single Serum Visions.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, good?
Yeah.
All right, that was sideboarding, and we will see you in game 2. All right, game 2. Shaman. So, that's what we are working with. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. Okay. So, I'm going to lead with a Shelly. Hide away.
It's not a crab. That's good news.
Wow. That's... Wow. All right.
Is that good or horrible?
No, it's just... it's two copies
Of two different
of
cards?
two different cards, which is, like, in the same order, too. Like, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Weird.
Yeah, that's super strange. Which one do I want, though?
That one.
No, I think this one. Which version of each of these cards do I want? That's just freaky. Alright, well, I guess, unless I shuffle, I'm not drawing those for a while. Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
That's ridiculous.
Just a forest.
Okay.
A very nice forest.
It is a very nice
After
forest.
go.
Draw. Okay. Well, we got some crabs.
Crab.
Unfortunately, our follow-up isn't very exciting. I mean, it's exciting because it's a cool-looking hallowed fountain,
It's
tapped,
tapped.
but it's not a fetch land.
There's a
which
natural
is
state.
not super exciting.
A mountain and a prime time.
And a prime time. All right, pass turn. Yeah, maybe this hand was too
turn.
slow. I don't know. Interesting.
Here's an elder.
Sure.
Sure go.
Do I have to respect that?
Yes.
Draw a card. Here's a Dark Slick Shores. Top 3, please.
Just in time.
Yes. Well, I had it in my opener, so.
You got my island. I needed that.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's...
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was your only other basic, wasn't it? That's kind of
Well, I have a
hilarious.
bunch of mountains, but yeah, I only have one
Sure,
island.
sure. That's kind of
matters to mill it.
Interesting. Well, we're also going to cast a Manic Scribe. Top 3.
Got a Sacred Foundry. Not too worried about that one.
Yeah, I haven't hit anything super exciting. You know what? Hell, why not? I'll attack you for 0.
Block.
Deal.
Sacrifice before damage.
Because I don't think you're attacking me, so, with anything this turn. So, might as well get in there for nothing. It's, just to put you on tilt. That's what it's for. Anyway, that's all I got. Pass turn.
They give me a second guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he gonna berserk his crab? Double its power? Untap. Draw for turn. I mean, hey, it's a blue source. 18.
That it is.
And
Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
it's gonna be your favorite.
Oh, a
Chandra.
Chandra. Okay, I'm a little less worried about that one.
Go up to 5. Exiling. A
A
Malakut.
Malakut. I will go to 18.
Enter go.
Alright. Untap. Draw a card. Ugh, man. Alright. Ugh. Are we in a race again? I think we're in a race again. Let's see here. So, library has to have 20 or fewer cards in it. Would you be so kind as to count for me?
I think you have a ways.
I know I have a ways, but I want to know how close I am. Because it does kind of matter.
$39.
39. So I have to get 19 more cards before I can do that. Alright. Here's a Ghost Quarter, top 3.
Malakut. Snappy, and a Valakut.
Well, that's 3 Valakuts down, so I don't think I have to worry about
I don't think you have to
Scapeshift.
worry about that anymore.
I don't think you actually can kill me with just 1 Valakut, because I've probably hit a lot of mountains, too. Yeah. Few. Enough.
1, 2 mountains.
Yeah, I guess.
3 mountains.
I'm gonna Ghost Quarter the steam vents. I'm gonna search. Sure. Since obviously I know you're not gonna get an island. So seem to have struck that island down. Care about any things? I guess I kinda. I actually really don't care about Bring to Light too much. Do I? Because you only have 2 colors.
I only have 2 colors of mana now, so.
Primeval Titan's a potential thing you could do.
Yeah.
I only hit 1 of them.
Chandra does provide the mana for it.
I'm gonna Surgical Primeval Titan. I mean, you need another forest, but...
Yeah. Don't have it.
Scapeshift, Primal... Oh, Primal Command. Gross.
I have the other Primal, though.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm not worried about Scapeshift. Bring to Light's not really going to do anything. And I had no way of hitting Experiment, which you do have one, which kind of sucks for me. But, yes. Alright. I think you might have this game. You might have just presented enough threats that it's worth it. Pass the turn.
Had to get the 4 primes, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was pretty sure I did. You did?
Untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, I think I just drew a lot of lands. Not enough
Just
stuff
Rainforest.
this time.
Gonna add mana.
Yep. Sure, you don't want to crack that first because you'll never be able to again.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Crack this first.
Unless
17.
I guess, but...
In that case, I will use this mana, still leaving those 2 red floating for this Farseek.
Sure. Fair enough. So you still have 2 red floating.
Breeding Pool from the Misty. And a Blood Crypt from the Farseek.
Sure.
Still have 2 mana floating from Chandra.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how I'm winning this one.
And with the 2 floating red, and that, Madcap.
Yep. Especially because at any point you can just, that works.
I have to now shuffle this randomly on the bottom.
Especially also because at any point you can just Primal Command and then I have to start over, so there's not really any way of me, getting
They should have
through
another
this.
Ghost Quarter for the second green.
Yeah, it's true, I guess, but that's not a particularly
Go.
great plan. I'm still not really close to 20, am I? Draw. Ugh. Okay, that's really bad. I'll wait till you count, because actually you do
28.
28. Actually. Okay, well...
A breaking would do it. You need an extra
gives me
mana,
something.
but...
Well, actually, okay, so... What do you have in here that you have 4 of?
Sakura Tribe Elder.
Obviously, you can't really ask your opponent this.
Yeah. Normally they wouldn't answer this.
This is pretty friendly.
Both Farseeks have been milled.
Yeah.
Sakura Tribe
You
Elder
have
I have 4 of.
4 Tribe Elders.
3 Snappies, 3 Madcaps, but I mean, I already have the threat for Madcaps, so that's not doing anything. And I have 4 Bring to Lights.
Yeah.
And I have 4 mana. 4 different colors of mana.
And I know you have a Bring to Light in hand. So, okay. So, I gotta do this in this order, I think. I'm gonna Surgical the Tribe Elder. Good. You didn't get any. So this will mill 3, essentially. It'll take 3 cards out of your library.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Well, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, so now you're down to... What'd you say you had before?
25.
25 you're down to? Because you were at 28? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 25.
Polluted Delta, top 3. Crack that, go to 17. I'll fetch something tapped, probably. Actually,
lightning
maybe
bolt.
a basic. Oh, ooh, there's a thought. I'll get a Water Grave tapped, top 3. Okay, so now you have 19, right?
Yeah.
Which allows me to activate Shelldock Isle for a Mesmeric Orb. Which is still going to be probably too slow, but it was a sweet turn. So
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
might as well do it. And I'm still off from having Delirium, so I'll pass the turn.
So, untap.
Mill
top
6, please.
Draw for turn.
Yes. Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
I can't cast it this turn. I think we are going to
Yep.
Primal Command.
Yep.
So, we're going to, I suppose they go in order.
Yeah.
So, shuffle, and then find a creature.
Okay, does it go straight to your hand or on top?
Put it into your hand.
Okay. I thought so, but I thought I'd make sure.
So, Snapcaster will be the one that we find.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you got me. I don't know what I can draw here. Especially when you hit the reset button like that.
Yeah.
I guess I do have 1 saving grace. You only have 1 blue source. Or, sorry, 2 green sources. One of them is your only blue source, so you can't snap Primal unless you got another one. And you can't crack a fetch land because of Hyperion here.
But I did shuffle the island back in. So you
It's
did
true.
get my Sakura Tribe Elders.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
So we'll go up,
Sure.
exile the top card.
2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
15.
Because otherwise it's going to be a do nothing card.
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so here's my thought process. I've got 2 things in my graveyard. I'm going to be milling myself for 4. What are the odds of me hitting Delirium versus just chump blocking this to maybe... I mean, you're going off with Chandra again. So I think...
Depends on what spells I have in hand, though.
That's true. I mean, I kind of know them, mostly. Because...
You should know 3 of them.
Well, and Snappy.
And, well, that's what I mean, like Snappy and 2
Sure.
cards left from...
And one of them is a
4.
Bring to Light. Yeah, I'm gonna chump block with the Manic Scribe, because I don't think I'm gonna get there. And I think Hedron Crab's a little more reliable for actual milling, especially considering I've just been drawing lands. So we will untap 4 things. You're done, right?
Yeah.
Untap 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. I would have hit it. Also, come on! In a clump!
In a clump and all gone.
Ugh, draw a card.
Yeah, those would have been really good.
Yeah, they would have. Damn.
If only you tapped 3 lines instead.
Apparently. Ah, that's terrible. Alright, well, top 3, please.
You got the island again.
Fair enough, I guess. God, you're just probably gonna just
I could
kill
snap
me with
Primal if I got that.
the Chandra emblem.
I mean, it wouldn't be worth it on that turn.
No.
Hey.
No, it wouldn't. Pass turn. Yeah, I
Untap.
drew so poorly this game.
Top 5.
Another bolt, I guess. I guess that's something.
Go off with Chandra.
Yep. Not much I can do about that.
Reason.
Oh,
5 damage to you, Scry 3.
go to 10.
All on the bottom. Just 3 lines. Believe.
Hang on a sec. So, what does Believe do? Look at the top card of your library. You may put it onto the battlefield if it's a creature. If you don't, put it into your hand. You put everything on the bottom. So
Yeah, it's
That's
5
interesting.
damage. It's 5 damage from Chandra, I believe. And the hope that I hit something.
all right, sure, I'll go to 5. I mean, you could have killed me this turn, I think, but
I didn't have enough mana-wise.
to snap bolt,
I didn't have a bolt.
or to snap
All right,
bolt,
I guess I did have the
and
bolt
then
now.
reason. Oh, you couldn't have done that, yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Well, it just puts it into play, right?
Yeah.
You're not actually casting it? Okay, sure.
But I got something.
You did get something. It's true. So what are you going to choose to flashback?
It gives Lightning Bolt flashback. It's a
Deal.
shame I don't have a land.
Yeah, that's too bad.
8.
Well, I'm obliged to chump block,
Enter go.
so I will. Yeah, that was interesting.
I had to go for that play. I had
true.
reason to believe, so.
It's true. It's true. So you gotta... God, I'm just dead to you casting a spell, and I... Yeah, okay. Untap. Mill 1. Didn't want to draw that. Yeah, okay. Glimpse. Top 10, please. Ooh, yes! Ha 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 ha! I will surgical snapcaster mage, because I know you got one.
Yeah, there's only the 3 copies.
Yeah, I mean, you cast anything in your hand and I'm dead, but... At least those are both sorceries, and you have to mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things first. So at least there's that. I've got that going for me. And I didn't play a land this turn, so here's a swamp. Fast turn.
Untap.
A
7
mill
things.
7, please. Alright.
And
I did pretty good, considering you rebought your
yeah,
library.
and then on my upkeep, flashback Ancient Grudge.
Oh, that works.
To destroy Platinum Imperion. 5 damage to you.
Sure you don't want to target Imperion, or... Okay. Yeah.
No, I said Imperion.
No, I mean with the 5 damage,
Oh.
because it's creature or player. But, yeah, okay. I will take 5 and go to 0. And lose the match. Well, I had pretty unfortunate draws in that game, because
Yeah.
I kept...
Those would have kept you in the game, but...
Basically, I kept this, and then some lands, thinking like, oh, that'll... I had a Shellduck Isle, thinking that would probably get me there. But I basically just drew lands, and like, this was really unfortunate.
Yeah, and I just had like a variety of 4 drops, but then
Yeah.
I drew Chandra, and
Well, yeah, I mean, you were able
Chandra's
to...
amazing against you because you
Yeah.
have no way to pressure it.
Well, you were able to go for 2 win conditions even after I took one of them out, so that's pretty good. It's pretty diverse. So, that was Mill versus Madcap Scapeshift. Madcap Scapeshift wins the day and gets to advance to the next round. Don't forget to vote. Mardu Midrange, Blue Builders, Elves, or Merfolk. And we will see you on Friday.
Why?